Tina from the Bronx, honey, is not somebody you want to see make it organically. It's not going to happen. Okay, like that. One, two, three, four. You're not going to see it. Because, again, this wasn't an organic thing for her to make it to this level. All right? Industry insiders made a prediction. They probably had meetings as they seen this girl online popping, doing her thing. They see her on Love and Hip Hop. They said they probably thought themselves perfect. She's the one. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see how that worked out. But anyway, there was a direct vested interest in her to make it based on what she had already been able to accomplish on her own. Right? Versus the other funny Latinas from the Bronx with a personality like hers, Ebonics and all, not making it to those kind of levels, not making it onto a Love and Hip Hop or whatever, you know? They have a sizable following on Instagram, but they're not going to be able to Cardi B it. And nobody else really has been able, even after almost 10 years, to Cardi B it. Diamonds, pearls, luxury, royalty. Hey, okay. So, as the title says, you know what I'm here to discuss, okay? Why there can never be another Cardi B. And I don't mean there cannot be another Cardi B ever. It's just there are so many girls in the Bronx, Latina, goofy, funny, spicy, who came before Cardi B, but they didn't make it even half to the success and levels that Cardi B made it to. So why was Cardi B able to do and make it to where she is? Was it organic? Or behind the scenes, was she hand chosen? Okay? We won't get into that. Okay? But as usual, this is the Judge and Jury of Music, aka Queen Millennial, aka Work Lena, the Workhorse, aka Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. What I am not is a content creator, YouTuber, or influencer. Now, those are great platforms and tools to build that brand, business, name, reputation up, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you, as I'm talking to you, will join the community right now by smashing that like button. Okay? Now, the goal is 300 by the end of this video that you're watching. We're at the time of this recording, not about the time you're watching it, the time of this recording, 206 subscribers slash 3.0s, which is what I call my subscribers. Okay? With the door closing already for day ones. Alright? But again, that's just that. Every subscriber is actually important, obviously. Because most people don't commit to subscribing to people anymore these days that they used to before, back in the days. So that's why every subscription is very important, as well as people actually coming back to actually view the videos and uploads, okay? You know, a nice little community here. So with that being said, smash the subscribe and like button. They work well together. And who knows what could be my next video. I come back every video, every day, and I get 3 more subscribers. I get 5 more subscribers sometimes. So I never stay stagnant. The numbers are growing literally every day. But anyway, closeouts don't get fed, right? So folks, take that with you. Anyway, I got a question for you. Do you feel, here's a question. Do you feel that Cardi B's rise to where she got to currently, Miss Belcalis, was organic? And if you do, why? Let's talk about it in the comment section. But anyway, I want you to focus on this. Getting your snacks, getting your drinks. Go ahead and relax. That was the important part of this. And pull out that big screen TV because you know that I'm a superstar, honey. Okay? And this is that girl or it's not that girl. Take it away. All right. Excuse me. I need my water, y'all. Hold on. All right, so before we get to Cardi B, this is a checkpoint. You have your snacks? Great. Your drinks? Great. Are you relaxed? Like I asked you. That's the most important part. Wonderful. Big screen TV's out? Okay, great. Let's do this. Okay, so here's the thing. And I want y'all to follow me. You know how attractive her personality is to like the average everyday around the way just like person who can relate to her on so many levels, right? We got that fact, right? She popped up on social media. Now here's the thing. Her popping off on social media may have been organic, but again, she also wasn't the only girl who, again, was a Latina, who was funny and she spoke Ebonics and, you know, she was popping off at the mouth online and just saying the most outlandish things, you know, and getting a nice massive following. She wasn't the only one. But what took her from off of the Instagram, basically, into not just the love and hip hop sphere, because almost anybody with like a good backstory and a little know who to talk to could get on those kind of shows. But what made her get into the stratosphere of a rap superstar, right? All of these things to get to the levels that she's gotten to, and not just gotten to, that she stayed at for years, even though she was not producing any records. I mean, she kept y'all fed with singles throughout the years, but she didn't produce a body of work, not even an EP, after her debut in 2017, Invasion of Privacy. So what was she even surviving off of? Well, we all should know this by now. It wasn't the music. I mean, like I said, she was popping up with singles and stuff. She was keeping up her performances live, whatever. It was her brand, her personality that people fell in love with, first of all, before the music came along, and she was able to be um, not organically got there. She was hand chosen by the industry. Okay, when it comes to that part, she was hand chosen, folks. Um, Again, the industry had a special purpose for her. The main thing for that purpose, most of us believe, is that it was to give Nicki Minaj a run for her money. But the thing is that we all know that Cardi B is not talented enough to give Nicki Minaj a run for her money on that front. When you put the two neck and neck, when it comes to the popularity and the numbers, and Nicki just had the whole package. It wasn't just talent, It wasn't just good music, music sonically with beats for the most part, except for this last album, Pink Friday too. Okay. I'm not even really a big fan of the Pink Print, believe it or not, but I guess that was one of the fan favorites. But anyway, the only reason that Nicki Minaj, when this rivalry first popped off, and Cardi B was hand selected on Atlantic Records, but they got a little popped off more in a massive way because of the industry backing her. I don't know if the industry really looked deep into Cardi B, because again, if you want to rival somebody like Nick Minaj, honey, you have to pick somebody who has everything Nicki Minaj has, but with just that different flair. Cardi B came with that different flair, but she just didn't have the kind of talent and pen at all that Miss Nicki Minaj did. So people were in the general public were rooting for Cardi B and trying to slight Nicki Minaj and all this and that. At first, when the smoke cleared and Nicki Minaj was still standing, Miss Carvisha B, Miss Belky Lee's, Latina from the Bronx, was no match. Okay? Because she just didn't have all what Nicki Minaj had. Okay? And Nicki Minaj is not a woman that you want to F with, because she's not going to go down without a fight. And then fast forward, what is it like? Almost 10 years later, Nicki Minaj is still standing strong. But really, all that to say is that Cardi B is not somebody you're going to see get to a level like this without being handpicked. Okay? Cardi B, Miss Balcalise, Latina from the Bronx, honey, is not somebody you want to see make it organically. It's not going to happen. Okay, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not going to see it. Because, again, this wasn't an organic thing for her to make it to this level. All right? Industry insiders made a prediction. They probably had meetings as they seen this girl online popping, doing her thing. They see her on Love and Hip Hop. They said, they probably thought themselves perfect. She's the one. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see how that worked out. But anyway, there was a direct vested interest in her to make it based on what she had already been able to accomplish on her own. Right? Versus the other funny Latinas from the Bronx with a personality like hers, ebonics and all, not making it to those kind of levels, not making it on to a Love and Hip Hop or whatever, you know? They have a sizable following on Instagram, but they're not going to be able to Cardi B it. And nobody else really has been able, even after almost 10 years, to Cardi B it. Okay? So this is where I need us to put our thinking caps all the way on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mind my manners, darling. Have you subscribed yet? No. Honey, listen up. I want you to listen up. I've been cooking all morning, okay? To get ready for you. To come on over and eat. Okay? We got about 206 people at the time of this recording that have come on over, honey, got their supper, paid their respects, honey. And the question is, why haven't you? So I need you to go ahead and smash my subscribe button and like button because they work great together. Now, we have the goal of 300 by the end of this video, right? Right. Ooh, excuse me. I saw something I shouldn't have saw. Anyway, so the sign is on fire on purpose because it needs you. Okay, to smash the subscribe button. Okay, so smash the subscribe and like button. I'll wait. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, ma'am. Did you subscribe yet? Wonderful. On to the 3.0s, you shall not be disappointed. And now. Okay. Back to another halftime show starring yours truly. And yes, we shall be getting back to Cardi B momentarily. But for now, this is the halftime show, of course, starring me, Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. Okay, aka the brightest MC/rapper in the world. I want to drop my little bars a cappella on ya. Here we go. Going up in audition rooms. Heartbeat fast, was my turn soon. Judges speaking, they all say no. Back to the drawing board we go. I would sing every night and day. Vibrant and driving me insane. Termination rides on my success. It's the way I will ever rest. And now, it is time for me to take a trip back through memory lane. Okay. Order in the court. For a single of mine, I don't like to call this a classic by now. Okay. Back in 2015, I recorded this, and the music video was 2016, and I wrote the song in 2012 called Turn Up, Let the Music Heal You. Okay. So let's go ahead and hear that audio right now. You're going to get your entire life. I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
Some y'all turn to the drugs, the alcohol, the food. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go.
Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is crown me a freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in no rush. You need even brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some good relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Make it official, we're like a missile. Gotta get out and enjoy, never self-destroy. You got issues and you think you're through. No one gets lucky, but you get a fucking clue. The nightlight, knowing it feels right. Let the music make you hold it and touch your soul. Get crazy to your dance, baby. DJ keeps spinning them hits every record live. Life is amazing, dance floor is blazing. When you get in for the flow, you should self-control. It's toxic, level like boxing. Feel the music permeate, watch my hands create. Can't refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is kitty, empty, that's my greatest speed. That's where they hear it, go ahead and get it. Touch yourself, never receive, ready to achieve. Turn that music loud, I wanna see them hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat, shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see the thing work. Step up, gotta lose your mind. It's the music and seek your find. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see that thing work. Come on, get your body right. Let loose for yourself tonight. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see that thing work. Hey, time, make a dance tonight. Don't lose me out of sight. I wanna see y'all bounce and twerk. Shit the ground, let me see that thing work. The music can release the stress. So come on, everybody, yes, yes. Turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Woo! Shake, twerk, drop, shake, twerk, drop, shake, twerk, drop. Come on, turn that music loud. I wanna see them hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up.
All right. Well, I hope you had fun with that track as much as I did. That was my song, Turn Up, Let the Music Heal You. And if you want to hear the song for yourself, download it, you take it, put it in your playlist or whatever. You can do that, but I only will drop the link by request in the comment section, which will be the Spotify link. So not just that song, but many of the other songs I've done throughout the years, including my latest 2 singles for my forthcoming debut album after all these years, called The Burning Aries. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Now it's time to sing for you a cappella. Here we go. Listen, listen, listen. Listen up over there. And it's au natural over here. Okay, there's something AI about this. Okay, there's something AI about this throat. Okay, this is from the universe deep in the bellows. Okay, because you know that I'm that. Okay, let's go ahead and give them something for the new Mariah Carey album, My Love. And when I go, and when I go away, I know my heart can stay when my love is understood. Hold on. I do need to drink. There we go. In the hands of my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. All right, I hope you enjoyed the halftime show. Now I'm back to Miss Cardi B. All right, Miss Cardi B, Miss Belgialese from the Bronx. Everything was aligning for her. Okay, it was, but again, it wasn't aligning because the universe, or God, or whoever you believed in, was the one that got her to where she is now, which I know a lot of you would like to believe, but that's not really how it works. And it's jiggy jungle that we find ourselves in. Okay. The music industry has its ways today of finding just the people who they think is the right people, at least for the moment, for a particular purpose, even if they don't really believe in them long term. Now, I'm pretty sure much of the industry is surprised that Cardi B has been able to last as long as she has without the rocks being thrown at her, basically. She's maintained that popping off attitude. She's maintained even after the age of 25. She's maintained that and still popular because the people eat that up. She didn't even have a second record, okay, to remain popular, to get her brand deals and her money and all the stuff that came with it, okay. But you know what? Atlantic had a quota. Atlantic had a quota, honey. They said, okay, girl, we need you to get this and out. This is what we signed for. Okay, we got to get the second record out there now. Atlantic was the plan this time. It has been long enough. It's time for you to fulfill your contractual agreements, honey. Okay? And originally I thought, this girl is going to be bluffing. She don't put nothing out. She's going to be scared again. But she had no choice. She really had no choice. She has had her back against the wall. And so she did deliver. She delivered. Okay. Now, was it great? It wasn't wig snatching. And I'll probably put my my reaction and review to her album at the end of this video. It was like an 8 for me because there were, a lot of times she would be off the beat, before the beat, whatever. On Invasion of Privacy, all that wasn't even happening. All that wasn't even happening. It was a great album. This, I was like, why didn't she just record again till she got it right? Or why didn't the engineer spend more time as an artist myself, why did the engineer not spend more time in there to match up with the timing of the beat for a handful of the tracks? And so with that being said, it didn't need to be as long as it did. It should have just been the 12 best tracks, and that was it for standard edition. Okay? That's it. And it could have been, with the right song chosen, a Wig Snatcher. But it wasn't. Invasion of Privacy, that was a Wig Snatcher. Anyway, I digress. All that to say is that there's a reason why you don't see a bunch of Cardi B's making it to this level. You've had people that are trying to do it, but they just flip-flop. Okay? Flip-flop. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. Do you agree with me, or do you have something else to say? Well, let's talk about it in the comments section. This has been Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer, not the content creator, YouTuber, or influencer. Now, if you got your entire life today, please smash my subscribe button and my like button. Okay, the goal by the end of this video is 300 subscribers. We're at 206 right now, the time of this recording. Oh, look at that. It's the end of the video. Okay, so smash my subscribe button and like button now. And remember, folks, closed mouths don't get fed. That is why my numbers keep moving up daily. Okay? I asked several times throughout the video because, again, closed mouth don't get fed. You have to remind people, especially if they've been getting video. They stayed on your video. They've been getting value out of it, obviously, because they could have been left. So you need to be reminding them several times. Okay? So, anyway, let's talk about it. Are you still here? This episode is over. Oh, you subscribe. Well, welcome to the 3.0. You shall not be disappointed. And as a bonus, I promise you that I'm going to put the review and reaction to Cardi B's latest album, I Am the Drama, on the screen for you to click and watch next, okay? Anyway, let's talk about Miss Cardi B and her rise to fame.